Our sweet potatoes are doing crazy. Okay, we don't want to brown this. You just want to sweat them, start giving some of the flavor. Now, we wouldn't have very good cream spinach without cream, right? I want to add a little bit of cream. We want it to bubble and reduce. So I'm going to turn up the heat a bit and let this go. A little bit of mustard. Here I have some Dijon mustard. But if you prefer yellow mustard, it's just as simple. We want this to reduce. I'm gonna pick my tarragon. Although you can buy dry tarragon, I much prefer to use the fresh. The flavor is very different from the dried. Give this a little rough chop. Now our cream is reducing and starting to do what is called double bubbles. Those are when it starts to pop really fast like that. I'm gonna season this a little bit with some salt and some pepper. The mustard, the cream, the little sweetness with the shallots. This is gonna win. Seems like there's a lot of spinach here, but it'll easily go down to less than 1/4 of its original volume. Gonna get 1 lemon, save that to finish it. I wanna make sure I give this a little bit of a turn so that the bottom pieces of spinach don't scorch onto the pan. It'll also give off a little bit of moisture from the spinach, and that's gonna mix with our sauce at the bottom. And just as it's lightly wilted like this, it'll continue to cook in the pan. So I wanna pull it off now. This stage, I wanna add a little bit of lemon juice to give it a really bright freshness. And that wonderful chopped tarragon. Tarragon on that, it's gonna make it nice and light. It's time to check on my steak. I wanna make sure that it's cooked to medium rare. That's how I like steak personally. I know a little trick for checking steak. If you put your fingers together, your point finger and your thumb, and you feel this muscle on at the base of your thumb here, this is a steak that's rare. This feeling right here. If you change your fingers to the next finger from your pointing finger, that is medium rare. This is medium well, and this is well. I'm looking for a medium rare steak. Right now, it's still rare. I wanna get this back in the oven.
Let's do it.
Wanna preheat my grill. I know we've all had grilled vegetables, but I got a refreshing little twist. Just want to trim the ends of our green onion, because you can't eat the root of these, unlike cilantro root. A little bit of vegetable oil, some salt, a little bit of pepper. Just give that a nice little smoosh. And we're gonna just roll our green onions in our mix. Don't have to get too fussy with it, but we don't want to coat it fully. Nice. And a quick wipe. Off to our grill. These will only take a couple minutes. Want to get these on the hot part of our grill and let them sit. They don't need very much attention. They'll do quite well, and they're pretty forgiving. I'm gonna check on my sweet potatoes. Wow. Our sweet potatoes have a beautiful glaze on them. I wanna give a little feel to see, make sure they're cooked through. Another little test I can do is with my knife, and it should not give you very much resistance at all. You do want it to hold together, but you wanna make sure that they're cooked through fully. These are completely done. I'm doing a family-style plating, and very gently just grab my sweet potatoes, just line them up in our tray. Hear my green onions sizzling away on the grill. They're calling my name, saying, Roger, I need some love over here. Let's get all these little bits of Szechuan peppercorn. Wow, look at that. That'll make any Southern grandmother proud. Doesn't take very much time at all. I just want to make sure that my green onions get a little bit of grill marks and that they start to soften very gently. That's perfect. Oh, look at that. And my cream spinach. Such a wonderful smell. And the lemon juice at the end, very bright. The beautiful tarragon, all of the green of my spinach, and my red peppers, adding a lot of color. Let's get all the little goodies out of there. Waste not, want not. Just take that sauce, drizzle it right on top. Really tender and warmed through. Oh, beautiful. Can't wait to try this. Let's get some of my potatoes on there. Look at the colors. Little bit of my cream spinach. Cannot forget my steak. Oh, perfect. Can't forget my green onions. Let's check it out. So tender and succulent. Wow. My Szechuan peppercorn steak, beautiful, juicy, tender. And I taste it right to the center of that steak. Beautiful, creamy spinach. And that little lemon zest at the end is the perfect finish. The Szechuan peppercorns, really bright flavor. The brown sugar and the Szechuan peppercorns are dancing my sweet potatoes. With our obedient ingredient, I've taken something everyday and made it really unique. Now I need some music.